Hello. All right, we're gonna wait for everyone to set up and then we're gonna start the concert. Hello to everybody waiting on Facebook and YouTube. Give us a couple of seconds.
No, not leave half.
Okay. All right, good afternoon, everybody. My name is Natalie, and I'm one of the lessons coordinators here at the Irvine School of Music. Welcome, everyone, to our October 2020 virtual concert. We are currently offering world-class online and in-person music lessons, and we're very excited to be able to provide a performance opportunity for our students during this unprecedented time. These students have been working very hard toward this event, and we are excited to be sharing all their wonderful performances with you today. This is posted on Facebook and YouTube Live, and we would love engagement from friends and family. So please go ahead and comment your encouragement, and please do keep these positive as we want to show our support from our wonderful performers. We also have many wonderful audience members watching this live stream, and we appreciate your remote support. And now, without further ado, can we have all the performers please stand for a gracious 3-second bow? I will count you off. All right, and down, 1, 2, 3, and up. Wonderful. All right, and without further ado, can we all have a round of applause in welcoming our first performer, Miss Scarlett. All right, Miss Scarlett is currently 5 years old and has been at the Irvine School of Music since September 2019. Currently in kindergarten at Canyon View Elementary, she loves reading, drawing, and making crafts. Teacher Pat says Scarlett came out of Music Fun Time with a bang. She breezed through Faber Level 1, has already written a song, and can play G sharp minor 5-finger scale. It's exciting to see her aptitude for piano. She will go far. Scarlett will be playing Boogie on Broadway by Faber. And now Scarlett will take a gracious bow. So let's all have a round of applause for Scarlett. All right, please stand by and wait for your cue, Scarlett. All right, go ahead. Beautiful. Next up, we have Mr. Mariano. Age 6, who has been a Music Fun Time student at ISM since July of 2020. Currently in kindergarten at Nob Hill Elementary in Sunrise, Florida, his favorite activity is going to museums and zoos. Teacher Andrea says Mariano is on track to becoming an excellent musician. He has just started the Music Fun Time program and is already showing that he has the discipline and eagerness of a great student. He is quickly learning his rhythms, music notes on the staff, and all of our fun songs. Every lesson with Mariano shows me that he is determined to learn, and I couldn't be happier that I'm given the opportunity to be his teacher. Mariano will be playing Take Me Out to the Ball Game by Jack Norworth. And now Mariano will take a gracious bow, so let's all have a round of applause for Mariano. Please stand by and wait for your cue, Mr. Mariano. Whenever you're ready.
Take me out to the ball game. Take me out with the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and cracker jacks. I don't care if I never get back. I'll be rude. Root, root for the home team. If they don't win, it's a shame. Or is it 1, 2, 3 strikes you're out for the old ball game?
Wonderful. Next up, we have Miss Madison. She is currently 8 years old and has been at the Irvine School of Music since January of 2020. Currently in 3rd grade at Portola Springs Elementary School, her favorite things to do are painting, dancing, and playing the piano. Teacher Andrea says Maddie is a very dedicated and disciplined student who loves to learn and gives her all in every piece of music. She is a fast learner and really tries her best when it comes to learning her music theory and ear training, and it pays off. Teaching Maddie has been so rewarding for me because I see so much potential in her, and I'm so grateful that I'm given the opportunity to nurture that. Keep up the excellent work, Maddie. Madison will be playing This Is Not Jingle Bells and Firefly, both by Faber. And now Madison will take a gracious bow, so let's have a round of applause for Madison. Stand by and wait for your cue, Miss Madison. Whenever you're ready. All right, next up we have Miss Tanvi, who is currently 13 years old and has been an Irvine School of Music voice and piano student since June of 2020. She is currently an 8th grader at Plaza Vista, and in her free time, she loves reading novels, writing creative stories, and enjoys playing badminton. Teacher Jessica says, Tanvi has been studying piano with me for 3 months and has already shown progress in her classical, pop, and newly discovered jazz songs. She is very musical and plays with great accuracy. We have worked on Ceremony for Peace since our very first lesson. Tanvi is a wonderful student who never stops smiling. Tanvi will be playing the Ceremony of Peace by Faber. And now Tanvi will take a gracious bow, so let's all have a round of applause for Tanvi. Please stand by and wait for your cue, Tanvi. Whenever you're ready.
Sorry.
Next, we have Miss Melissa on the piano. She is currently 8 years old and has been at the Irvine School of Music since May of 2019. She currently attends 3rd grade at an elementary school in Irvine, and she enjoys playing tennis, going to tennis tournaments, and learning new songs on the piano. Teacher Vanessa says Melissa is a very dedicated musician who has shown great progress in her musical studies. She's learning songs from the Piano Adventures collection and is also advancing well towards her 3rd meta level in piano and music theory. It's a pleasure for me to teach her and see her musical enrichment and achievements. Melissa will be playing The Lonely Pine by Faber. And now Melissa will take a gracious bow. So let's all have a round of applause for Melissa. Please stand by and wait for your cue, Miss Melissa. Whenever you're ready. Wonderful. Next up, we have Miss Penny. She is currently 10 years old and has been an Irvine School of Music choir student since November of 2019. Currently in 5th grade at Prado Viejo Elementary, her favorite activities are swimming and singing. Teacher Pat says Penny has been a loyal member of our choir. She was in our performance of The Sound of Music last year. She is a sweet girl with a lovely voice, and it's a joy to see her smiling face each week. Penny will be singing Some Things Never Change from Frozen 2 by Robert Lopez and Kristen Anderson Lopez. And now Penny will take a gracious bow. So let's have a round of applause for Penny. Fine, wait for your cue, Miss Penny.
Go, 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 go.
Whenever you're ready.
Colder, and we're all getting older, and the clouds are moving on with every autumn breeze. Peter Pan just became fertilizer, and made me so sadder and wiser. That's why I rely on certain certainties. Yes, some things never change, like the feel of your hand in mine. Some things stay the same, like how we get along just fine, like an old stone wall that'll never fall. Some things are always true. Some things never change, like I'm holding on tight to you. Closer and closer.
Next up, we have Miss Eliana. She is currently 6 years old and has been an Irvine School of Music student since August of 2019. Currently in 1st grade at Orchard Hills School, besides playing the piano, she loves singing, dancing, drawing, crafting, and ice skating. Teacher Pat says Eliana is such a joy to teach. She is a real performer, rarely missing a virtual concert. She just finished her Meta Level 4. I'm excited to watch her progress. Eliana will be playing Jazz Blast by Faber. And now Eliana will take a gracious bow. So let's all have a round of applause for Eliana. Please stand by and wait for your cue, Miss Eliana. Whenever you're ready. Next up, we have Miss Anisha. She is currently 8 years old and has been an Irvine School of Music voice student since 2016. Currently in 3rd grade at Peters Canyon Elementary School, she loves animals, singing, dancing, and crafting. Teacher Vanessa says Anisha is a very dedicated musician who has shown incredible progress in the last year. She is learning her favorite pop songs from movies like Frozen and Maleficent, and she is also advancing well towards her 2nd meta level in voice and music theory goals. It is a pleasure for me to teach her and see her musical enrichment and achievement. Anisha will be singing You Can't Stop the Girl by Bebe Rexha. And now Anisha will take a gracious bow, so let's have a round of applause for Anisha. Please stand by and wait for your cue, Miss Anisha. Whenever you're ready.
Oh, they're trying to shoot down angels. They're trying to pull their wings off so they can't fly. And oh, but she's so brave, though, just like a tornado. She's taking us by storm. You can't stop the girl from going. You can't stop the world from moving. The truth will set you free. Yeah. You can't stop the girl from going. You can't stop the world from knowing. The truth won't set you free. Yeah. You can't stop the girl. They're trying to take our voices. They're trying to make our choices. So it's been loud. And I feel the lightning, and it's so exciting, so exciting. You can't stop the girl from going. You can't stop the world from knowing. The truth will set you free. You can't stop the girl from going. You can't stop the world from knowing. The truth will set you free. You can't stop the girl. You can't stop the girl. You can't stop the girl. No, you can't stop the girl. Oh, let me feel the lightning, and it's so exciting. So here we come.
Right, next up we have Miss Kayla on the piano. She is currently 11 years old and has been an Irvine School of Music student since 2014. Currently in 6th grade at Stone Creek Elementary, her favorite thing to do is read. Teacher Pat says, I've taught Kayla since she was in a teens class at ISM. She has developed into quite a nice pianist. She loves classical music and was recently working on the Sugar Plum Fairy. It has been a pleasure watching Kayla grow as a musician, and I'm excited to see her future progress. Kayla will be playing Lunar Eclipse by Faber. And now Kayla will take a gracious bow, so let's have a round of applause for Kayla. Please stand by and wait for your cue, Miss Kayla. Whenever you're ready. on the viola and piano. He is currently 9 years old and has been an Irvine School of Music student since February 2020. Currently attending East Shore Elementary, his great passion is to try and play music on instruments. Teacher Eric says Emmanuel is a creative mind with a love for his family and heritage. He is driven by endless curiosity. I am so proud of his musical progress while I have been his teacher. Emmanuel will be playing Ode to Joy by Beethoven on both the viola and piano. And now Emmanuel will take a gracious bow, so let's have a round of applause for Emmanuel. Stand by and wait for your cue, Mr. Emmanuel. Whenever you're ready. Next up, we have Miss Pragya on the piano. She is currently 7 years old and has been an Irvine School of Music student since July of 2020. Currently in second grade at Portola Springs Elementary School, her favorite activities apart from playing the piano are painting, sketching, making crafts, baking with mom, bike riding, and swimming. Teacher Joey says, I'm impressed by how much she's progressed each week. Pragya is a very self-motivated student and listens well in class. He not only finishes homework very well, but also learns new songs in her spare time. It's been a pleasure to have Pragya, and I can't wait to see more achievements in the future. Pragya will be playing Part of Your World from The Little Mermaid by Alan Menken. And now Pragya will take a gracious bow, so let's have a round of applause for Pragya. Please stand by and wait for your cue. Whenever you're ready. Beautiful. All right, next up we have Miss Malaya. She is currently 10 years old and has been an Irvine School of Music voice student since August of 2020. Currently in 5th grade at Colin Powell Academy in Long Beach. Her favorite activities are exercise, music, and playing Roblox. Teacher Jessica says Malaya and I have been working together on her singing for a few months now. She is extremely talented and has already grown as a singer and performer. She does not shy away from a challenge and has a very important message to give us in her song today. Malaya will be singing Better Days by Leandria Johnson. And now Malaya will take a gracious bow, so let's all have a round of applause for Malaya. Please stand by and wait for your cue. Whenever you're ready.
Sometimes it feels cold and you feel all alone, but hold on, better days are coming. It can be rough in this world, and I know it ain't easy, but hang on in there. I know better days are coming. I know people, they won't see the hurt you feel inside, but keep on smiling, 'cause everything will be alright. Better days is here now. Better days, better days, better days are they're coming. It's only a season, yeah. For you going through, yeah. But stay focused and never lose sight. I know people, they won't see the hurt you feeling inside, but keep on smiling, yeah, 'cause everything will be alright. Better days, better days, better days, better days are coming.
Beautiful. All right. Next up, we have Mr. Arav on the piano. He's currently 9 years old and has been an Irvine School of Music student since 2016. Currently in 4th grade, his favorite activity is basketball. Teacher Joey says Arav is fun to work with. We are now working on musical expressions, dynamics, and phrasing. I always tell him to relate music to daily life. He's able to do it and is getting better every week. He's also very active, willing to participate in virtual recitals. I'm very proud of his progress. Arav will be playing a song from Harry Potter by John Williams. And now Arav will take a gracious bow. So let's all have a round of applause for Arav. stand by and wait for your cue, Mr. Arif. Whenever you're ready. Great job, Arif. All right, next up we have Mr. Jackson on the drums. He is currently 11 years old and has been an Irvine School of Music student since 2017. Currently in 6th grade at West Park Elementary, he enjoys drawing and listening to music. Teacher Peter says Jackson has been learning several songs on drums very quickly because he has a really good ear for hearing rhythm. It's a pleasure for me to teach him and see his musical enrichment and achievement. Jackson will be playing The End by the Beatles. And now Jackson will take a gracious bow, so let's have a round of applause for Jackson. Please stand by and wait for your cue, Mr. Jackson. Whenever you're ready.
Happy Bravo!
There we go, awesome, great Jackson. Great job. Okay, next up, we have Miss Annie on the flute. She is currently 10 years old and has been an Irvine School of Music student since 2018. Currently in 5th grade at TVT Community Day School. Outside of music, Annie loves to read in her free time. Teacher Alexa says Annie is so much fun and full of life, and it definitely shows in her playing. She has played a wide variety of music, ranging from more traditional classical pieces all the way to pop and even a little bit of jazz. She excels in anything she puts her mind to, and it has been such a joy to help her reach all of her musical goals. Annie will be playing Scherzino by Joachim Andersen. And now Annie will be taking a gracious bow, so let's have a round of applause for Annie. You stand by and wait for your cue, Miss Annie, whenever you're ready. We have Mr. Dion on the piano. He is currently 11 years old and has been an Irvine School of Music student since 2014. Currently in 6th grade at Portola Springs Elementary, he loves to play music and tennis. Teacher Carol says Dion is very talented. He's a disciplined student who loves his music and dedicates excellent practice time to elevate his piano skills. He also has an excellent ear and knowledge of theory. Dion has a broad interest in his taste for music, enjoying true classics to ragtime and blues. He also has a definite talent for composing and has in the past presented his compositions at his grade school talent shows. Teaching Dion is a true pleasure and his progress has no limits. Dion will be playing Maple Leaf Rag by Scott Philpin and the traditional song Greensleeves. And now Dion will take a gracious bow, so let's have a round of applause for Dion. Stand by and wait for your cue, Mr. Dion. Whenever you're ready. Wonderful. All right, next up we have Mr. Prithvi on the guitar. He is currently 10 years old and has been an Irvine School of Music student since 2017. Currently in 5th grade at Woodbury Elementary School, he is passionate about music and is a wonderful soccer player, playing for LFCIA SoCal. He also loves to draw and color. Teacher Brajesh says Prithvi has incredible enthusiasm and work ethic, and he has shown great progress in the short amount of time that I've been teaching him. He has a diverse taste in music, having learned songs by Marshmello, Green Day, and the Beatles. Prithvi's lessons are always inspiring for me as an educator. Prithvi will be playing Happier by Marshmello. And now Prithvi will take a gracious bow, so let's have a round of applause for Prithvi. All right, Prithvi, please stand by and wait for your cue. Whenever you're ready. All right, next up we have Mr. Bruce. He is currently 12 years old and has been an Irvine School of Music student since 2016. Currently in 8th grade at Sierra Vista Middle School, in his free time he likes to play basketball and video games. He also loves to draw and color. Teacher Pat says Bruce loves a challenge. Bruce says he prefers classical music. He's an excellent student, progressing through Hanon and scales each week. After this, his plans are to study the Royal Conservatory curriculum. I really look forward to helping Bruce achieve his next level. Bruce will be playing Alla Turca from Sonata in A Major by Mozart. And now Bruce will take a gracious bow. So let's all have a round of applause for Bruce.
Num, 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 num.
And wait for your cue, Mr. Bruce. All right, next up we have Miss Michaela. She is currently 11 years old and has been an Irvine School of Music voice student since March 2017. Currently in 7th grade at Jeffrey Trail Middle School, Michaela's favorite activities are singing, piano, and dancing. Teacher Vanessa says Michaela is a very dedicated musician who has shown wonderful progress in her musical studies. She is learning to sing and play her favorite songs from artists like Corinne Bailey Rae and Rihanna, along with classical pieces from the Piano Ventures collection. She is also advancing well towards her 7th meta level in piano and music theory. It's a pleasure for me to teach her and see her musical enrichment and achievements. Michaela will be singing Stay by Rihanna. And now Michaela will take a gracious bow, so let's all have a round of applause for Michaela. Please stand by and wait for your cue, Miss Michaela. Whenever you're ready. Oh, all right. Last but certainly not least is adult student Vanu on the piano. He has been an Irvine School of Music student since 2014. He's a software engineer and likes to play cricket, and right now he's preparing for the RCM Level 7 exam. Teacher Daniel says, Vanu has been my student for the past 4 years, and I have seen him develop into a wonderful pianist. He has made fantastic advancements in his technique and musicianship, as well as flourishing in his artistry and expression. Vanu demonstrated strong commitment to improving as a pianist by participating in the Royal Conservatory curriculum and now reaching level 8. In addition, he continues to pursue his passion for Indian music and even learning improvisation. I am thrilled to be part of his musical journey, and I am very excited for his many future accomplishments. Vanu will be playing Etude in G major by Czerny and Invention No. 1 by Bach. And now Vanu will take a gracious bow, so let's all have a round of applause for Vanu. All right, please stand by and wait for your cue, Mr. Vanu. Whenever you're ready. has been a pleasure hearing everyone today perform. Thank you so much for your courage in sharing your talents with us tonight. Can we have a round of applause for all of our wonderful performers today? And I also wanted to acknowledge all of our parents watching online at home. It is with your generous support that we can provide the quality of music education we so strongly believe in. And I'd also like to recognize the teachers and staff that I have the privilege of working alongside with week to week. It is such an honor to be working with these dedicated and talented artists and administrators. Can we have a round of applause for the parents, teachers, and the staff? We will also be awarding certificates to all the performers to commemorate their achievement. For this month's concert, we'll be mailing out certificates to you, so you will receive something physical to commemorate your wonderful achievement here today. I just want to thank everyone again for making tonight's concert so special. Thank you to Director Cameron. I know you're watching in the audience. If you've had a positive experience here today or in any way at the school, Director Cameron and I would love to hear from you in a video testimonial, or please call, text, or email about your Irvine School of Music experience. For submitting a video testimonial, you can receive prizes such as Spotify Premium membership, Amazon gift cards, violin rosin, guitar picks, free sheet music, etc. So please do let us know. We'd love to hear from you for a video testimonial. Your teacher also thanks you because your positive feedback, when shared with the community, is an essential way to keep their schedules full when we know there are many choices in music lessons. So to end this wonderful concert, if all performers could please stand for a final group bow. I will count you off. And down, 1, 2, 3, and up. All right, so this does conclude our October 2020 online virtual concert. Thank you again for participating and tuning in to watch, and we look forward to seeing you at your online or in-person class this week. Say goodbye to your virtual audience performers. Bye, great job everybody.
Bye.